My name is Connie Manson, and I'm the founder of Starlite Puppets. It was in Shemewia, the way back time, that little duck, Shingabis, lived in his lodge made of tree bark by the shores of a great lake. In the summertime, he would waddle out to the edge of the lake, dipping his bill into the soft mud. He scooped up little shellfish and tadpoles and all of the other things that a little wild duck likes to eat. Soon the summer had gone, and there were no more little shellfish and tadpoles. All but the bravest birds flew south. But Shingabis did not mind the cold frost of autumn. His lodge was tucked between two tall pines, and he had logs to build a fire. To keep himself warm and cozy, he waddled out to the edge of the lake and he dove down, swimming like a trout beneath the waters. There he caught his fish for supper. And he waddled back home to eat by his warm fire. Who dares brave Big Chief Wintermaker? Big Chief will go to the lodge of little duck Shingabis. Big Chief will blow in his door, sit down by his side, and breathe icy breath until he freezes. Shingabis had just finished eating his supper and was sitting warming his little webbed feet by the blaze of his bright burning fire. Quietly, very quietly, Big Chief crept up to the door of the lodge. But Shingabis could feel his icy fingers creeping in through the cracks of the door. I know who is there, he thought. Big Chief crept in through the cracks of the door, slipped up behind Shingabis, and sat down by the fire. Shingabis knew he was there, but he paid no heed at all. He just kept on singing. North wind, fierce in feature, you are still my fellow creature. Blow your worst, you can't freeze me. I fear you not, and so I'm free. Big Chief will freeze him, whistled the fierce north wind. And he stood up, and he blew his iciest breath. Big Chief will freeze him. I choose folk tales and fairy tales from around the world. Mostly traditional, some are original, some are retellings, some are my versions of retellings. And these stories are intended to provide a vehicle for the children's expression, imagination, inspiration. I do make all the puppets myself by hand. I use natural fibers, wool, and silk primarily. My favorite way is to actually see an animal out in their environment and sketch them using contour drawings. The next step is that I create an armature
out of sculpting wire. If the puppet will have movement, I will make pieces separately. For example, the head, here's the head, and the body of a little mouse. Next, I take the wool fibers and wrap them around the armature.
One day, Gosinade sat with his friends, making little birds out of clay, when a flock of swallows flew by in a great hurry. They were telling the children that the great dragon was coming, bringing puffing winds and heavy rains, much, much wind. Nkosnati hurried home to fetch his mother's calabash to gather water in before the great dragon came. Now he knew that he might have to face the dragon. So he brought a few things with him. He brought his drum, and he brought a stone that he found along the way. Siyaham bakukayan kwenko, siyaham bakukayan kwenko, siyaham bakukayan kwenko, siyaham bakukayan kwenko, siyaham bakukayan kwenko. But just then, the dragon came rushing over the mountains with loud, thundering growls. Gosinade lifted up his little hand and he shouted, "Stop!" The dragon stopped in his tracks and waited to see what the boy wanted.
Included in the stories are songs and games to allow the children to explore. And away he hops for today. That was a nice visit he got. You enjoyed that. Thank you. Aww. You can find me at festivals, fairs, schools, libraries, birthday parties, and anywhere else you would like a special event. Aww.